Hey, welcome back to Mind the Mic. A whole nother episode of empathy and energy.
What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing?
That's it, Betty. How's everyone doing, baby? Speak from that diaphragm, sis. Push it out there. I'll give you that energy. You give me that empathy, sis. Let's
Okay,
go.
okay. Let's go. Maybe we can swap
Let's
tonight.
go. Okay. Oh, yeah. We'll swap tonight. We will swap tonight. So, what's been happening, sis? What's been happening this week? What you been up to? Anything to catch up on?
Oh, nothing much. Just the usual mahi and coming back home, doing the kids. Repeat.
You just have to just in case people don't know what mahi is, because it's different in Tongan. They might be thinking you're talking about undies, because Tongan mahi is undies. So.
Oh, really? Why is it when everyone's mentioned mahi before, you've never done that?
It just popped up in my head, and I was like, we could have some tokos listening that don't know Maori. So mahi is like the Maori word for work, but also a Tongan word for undies, apparently.
Undies. Oh, okay.
Unless the bros are lying to me. No, I'm pretty
that'll
sure.
be funny.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. So just mahi, all that jazz.
Yeah. Same old, same old.
Yeah.
Rinse, repeat.
Did you get on the piss at all this week or nah?
Oh, I don't know if it's class as a piss, but let's not piss. Was it? Because I only had 3, because I haven't had a drink in a long time. Okay, guys.
Yep.
So judgment's welcomed, but I only had 3 beers.
Yeah, 3 beers.
And I was off my head. I was like, I need to strengthen this system, man. I have to get back to back to the days when I could drink a lot of beer and not fucking.
Crazy, it's been a minute, and for anybody that doesn't know, you're not the biggest human, so apparently, it can affect you a lot quicker if you're seasoned, you drink a lot, but also if you don't have a lot of body fat, which you don't.
Okay, well that makes sense.
All that stuff.
I didn't eat all day too. I just
a lot of mess.
Yeah,
and that too. All adds up. But then again, I think about it, and I know some big ass humans that have 3 beers and turn into idiots too. So I don't know.
I didn't turn into an idiot. I turned into a loving human being. Okay.
I did not say you. I did not say you.
But you said 2 at the end of that sentence.
yeah. Like they can have 2. Like you had only 3 beers too.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. But okay, let's throw you in there too.
Since you put yourself in that category, let's go.
Yeah. But then I think I was talking to a Aussie guy that I knew, and he was talking about maybe it's because you Polynesians, you meant Polynesians alcohol hasn't been in the culture for as long as say Waifala,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, recently there's captain of the Matildas, which is the Australian the female version of the Socceroos.
Okay.
So the national soccer team, Sam Kerr.
Yeah.
Last year she called some 50, a policeman a white bastard or something. Is it? Do you reckon it's racist, or what do you reckon?
White bastard.
Yeah, you white bastard. I don't know. Apparently that's. I don't know. Is that racist? Or
it can come across as racist. Yeah.
Okay. I think it doesn't have as much of a sting if it's white. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
It catches people off guard. It's like, excuse me, did you just call me a white bastard? Because
yeah, but the thing, if you're you black bastard, I don't know. I feel like there's different sounds of it, but different coming from. Because I told you about Mundine, the boxer, who you again don't know, because you don't know anyone in sports, but you're learning. How Trout stuck up for Ezra Mam the other day, and then Ezra Mam being called a monkey from Spencer Leniu over in Vegas, which Spencer has admitted and apologized for, and also said that he didn't intend to call him a monkey in a racist way.
Yeah,
it was more banter, I think. So it's what he's saying.
Yeah,
obviously, you know what it is too. I think. There's a lot of things, right? Because people say, "Oh, you should never say this word," but then some words like if like they can be construed a certain way, but
Mm.
it's also like the intent behind it. Like
Yeah,
if
100%.
like I wonder if like was Spencer even thinking about like he looks like a monkey, or was he thinking like that broadly, or was he just in the moment like fuck you? You know what I mean? Like another word like fuck
Yeah.
you.
He probably
Yeah,
says it to his like friends and stuff,
yeah,
like
yeah,
behind the
cheeky
scenes, and it
monkey.
just
Yeah.
slipped out.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't know. For me, I'm sort of torn. But Latrell came out and sort of because Mundine said that, which is the boxer, former rugby league star himself, Anthony Mundine, proud Aboriginal man, proud I don't know what mob he's from, but shout out to the bro. And he's pretty much told Israel Mam to harden up.
Yeah.
He was like, told him to harden up, like, bro, if a black fella, two brothers, like brown or whatever brothers say that to each other, it's not racist. Or
Yeah.
and I sort of understand what he's saying, but then Trial Mitt came out and said, oh, Mundine's delusional, this and that, and then Mundine offended his comments, and then also said, hey, bro, like this is just my opinion, but sort of thing. I don't know. I didn't. For me, it's not that bad. Obviously, I'm not Israel, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's been, treated differently with that word and that. I'm not as dark, but I can get pretty dark myself if I sit in the sun.
Me too, man. I go black.
Yeah,
and I remember
same.
When I freaking lived in Cairns and I came back down to Queensland, my cousins would mock me. They were like, "You did not look any kind of sort of Polynesian, man. You looked darker than dark."
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. It's same like people trip out and how black I can get too. Like it just just not getting in the sun too much on the bloody podcast, mate. Trying to edit and trying to podcast. Hey, get in the sun, hold your cousin.
Get a tan from the light from the screen.
Yeah. No, but just I don't know. Like I can't. I'm not in old Ezra's shoes either. But I think people also like intent is key, right? If like how in America the N word was a derogatory term, used by slave owners, whatever. But then but then also the origins of the word I heard was like negus or something like that. It was I could be butchering it exactly how you say it, but it was actually like a king term in Africa back in the days.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I don't know if that's how it got twisted and used as a better. But then the brothers these days they take the power out of the word by calling each other that. Yeah. So it's hard. It's a hard thing. I honestly don't like hearing like white bastard or even like I said like another brother saying it to another brother. It doesn't really, to me, wouldn't faze me. Like if someone called me that too, whatever.
Yeah, because everyone's different, eh? Like how they take in information and what people have said about them, and also depending on whether or not they know them. Like you can banter with the people that you know, but some people, when you banter with them and they don't know you, it hits differently.
That's true too. Yeah, maybe it hits differently because it doesn't. Maybe they don't even know each other, then, eh?
Who knows? Who knows what's behind the scenes?
And then who knows what experiences, like, there could be a word like, for example, pineapple, right? And I could call you pineapple, but like maybe you were like a predator did something to you when you were young, and that was a word that they used a lot, and then that word would trigger you, but it wouldn't trigger me, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe monkey has been used in a way for Israel, because for him to be in tears about it, like
was he in tears about it?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
yeah, apparently.
That's so sad.
Like I said, that's what the media is reporting, so you can't always trust that.
Yeah, that's true.
If he was like, that's pretty much, maybe he's been told something, like, or being called monkey in like a bad way, and then like something's happened to him that's triggered trauma. But like I said, like for me, someone called me one, I wouldn't give a fuck, like, and what? But like, I'm a big like just grab whatever they say and flip it back at them. So like, when someone's like, on TikTok, they'll be like, "You small, your team's small." I'll be like, "Yeah, I got a 1 inch." What about
1
it?
inch.
Like, what about it? So yeah, I don't know.
What about it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think. What do you think out there that's listening? Do you think that Sam Kerr was being racist, saying white bastard? Do you think it's possible to be racist if you're brown to a white person? Like, because some people believe you can't be. Do you also think it's possible to be racist when you're brown and brown or black and black and you say the same thing to each other? Or do you think it's all just intent? Like if you're no matter your color and you say it with good intent or bad intent, that's what the go is. But then also, is there any words out there that someone said to you that if you hear that word, it triggers you like it wouldn't trigger anyone else?
Yeah.
And I'm not laughing at that situation. I just laugh sometimes.
All the time.
All the time, man. All the time. Yeah, not too serious, this guy. Oh, sis, got any of those quotes or what? Any quotes? Sorry, I know we
Yes.
usually start the show off with them, but we go where we go.
We go with the flow. Okay, so I've got my little quote of the week, which I thought was. I'll just read it to you guys and we'll go from there. So it reads, if you have to sacrifice your voice to keep the peace, it's no longer peaceful. You're internalizing the chaos instead. Would you like me to read it again?
No, I heard it. I'm just pausing and processing for once in my life.
Oh, look at this.
Well, I was trying to be you.
Oh, proud of you. Let's go.
That was hard as.
You'll get there. So yeah, I absolutely love this quote. It hit home, when I read it. It was just, especially when it said internalizing the chaos instead. It's something that just made me think about, just growing up as a human being and just being around humans where, you try and talk about things and then they just kind of cut you off or they ignore you. They don't value your opinion. And so you're just left wondering and pondering. And obviously you'd have to try and heal by yourself, which is fine. But sometimes it's hard for people to do that.
Mm.
And even in regard to a lot of our men out there, when they try and voice, for example, in any kind of relationship, whether it's friendship, family, whatever, they'll try and voice their opinion. And it can be met with, oh, you're the man, you're not supposed to be like that. Like, oh, you're stupid, you shouldn't be feeling like that, you should suck it up. And so the man's left with internalizing all of those feelings, all of those thoughts, and it can cause a lot of damage. And I'm not trying to dismiss this away from our females out there, just I think emotionally it can be very difficult for our men out there. So yeah, what are your thoughts on it, Mr. Shubz?
Yeah, I think it'd be hard because situations depends on the situation and what you want. Like, is it like in a relationship and you like, you know what I mean? There's so many different factors, moving pieces that could be in the situation.
Yeah, 100%.
But read the whole quote again.
If you have to sacrifice your voice to keep the peace, it's no longer peaceful. You're internalizing the chaos instead.
But see that part, the internalizing the chaos instead, like sometimes in life you need chaos. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you need it for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like sometimes if you do for a little bit and you get through it, you might be all right. Like it's like life. Like we never grow when we're happy. Right? Happiness is the fruits of the chaos, like getting through that chaos to get to that happiness, right?
Yeah.
So like I think it just depends on the situation. If sometimes, because then the other person that you could be with or whatever, or that you're holding on to shit and not saying, maybe they're going through shit too, and you need to sort of get 100%. To a point. So but then also yes, like it also it's up to the individual what they can handle, you know what I mean, and what they're willing to handle or what they want to take. But you're right, it definitely is like pretty much like just showing love to the chaos and probably creating more, like a snowball effect. 100%. Definitely. Difficult. difficult to maneuver, like I said, so because of the different moving pieces you could be coming against, or yeah. But whoever is going through, whether you're a man, shout out to our brothers out there and going through it in whatever way, with his relationships, friendships, or even families, man. Like, especially like in coming from like Polynesian families who are quite, some would say, like on the outside would say overbearing, I guess. You know what I mean? And like your families like you, when they say we're one, like literally, like your fucking family is all up in your business. You know what I mean? Like your parents are telling you what to do about, I don't know, maybe relationships or marriages, even, when like they should just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So and just let you fucking figure your own shit out.
Yeah, because there's opinions and there's just interference, and you don't want the interference. Like, you're more than welcome to have your opinion, but please don't interfere with my relationship.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's in our cultures, it's quite difficult because we're so family oriented, and then it's and then a lot of times it's the respect your elders, so you just listen and follow. Me, I'm a bit of a different chap. I just do my own. I just middle finger up to everybody and carry on. But like, yeah, I'm not always right either, at all. But we learn, hey.
Yeah.
But I understand it can be hard, especially even like we cover a lot of sports on this podcast. We just spoke about sports earlier, like Ezra Mam, Sam Kerr, all of them. It's even in there, like maybe young players that don't, like young Polynesian brothers that are, or even sisters that are brought up not to challenge authority. So when they get to like a coach that is like they want to like tell a coach something, but they can't because they've been told all their life.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. You know what I mean? It's ingrained into them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like even just as a young buck, like having a little game here or there. I remember like having to talk to coaches for some brothers because they were too shy. We would say "whakamā" in Māori, too whakamā to speak up, like that they didn't want to play this position or whatever it is.
But they just went
But
with it.
they would just do it.
Yeah,
which is another example of that, right? Yeah.
Oh, bless. I was good that you were there for them, though, to be able to, advocate for them when they couldn't do that for themselves. So that was nice of you. It's awesome.
I mean, like, I just don't care. Like, if I think something, I'll say it to like the guy. That's what the thing is. Like, that's probably half my problem too. Yeah, but at the same time, it is what it is. But yeah, like, so, and that's not like, I'm not saying that it's like culturally us as Maoris or Polynesians like that's a bad thing that we're so family orientated. But that's like that's a byproduct of that. It's that. Like I've said on this podcast before about people saying respect your elders. Like, that's drummed into us as children.
Yeah, 100%.
And like, I've always thought, yes, as long as they respect me, you know what I mean? Because all the bad shit that happened to me as a child was from elders, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if that principle stays the same, I never speak about it ever, and it eats me away. And that chaos, I internalize that chaos. And what's the end of the quote say exactly?
So you're internalizing the chaos instead.
Yeah, exactly. So we internalize, like, if just using me as an example.
Yeah.
And like, if I kept that respect your elders, blah 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 shit, right? And never ever spoke out against the elders and stuff, like the stuff that happened to me, to my brother, like, and anybody that's had stuff through their life. I internalize all their chaos, and their chaos stays inside. And then one day I don't know, my missus breaks up with me one day, and I've just fucking never dealt with that chaos inside, and then over goes the rope, and I'm gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just one, like, sounds extreme, but serious. Like, when people talk about like, fuck, my brother killed himself because his missus left him, I'm like, is that the only thing? Like I get it if you had kids, but I thought about being a young buck too, and like so many brothers that I knew that took their lives, and I wonder if there was something deeper, you know what I mean, than 100%. Just like you and your missus when you're fucking 17 broke up, like I wonder if they went through shit that like we went through or others went through, like
and a lot of the time it's because a lot of us, especially us being Polynesians, we are not taught how to control our emotions, where to put our emotions, how to handle things. We're not taught
No,
that. And
no.
so as soon as something bad happens in our life, we take the drastic turn of, potentially taking our own lives. And that's one of the hardest things, that everyone has to pretty much live with, because I'm sure that a lot of people have thought of that at one point or another. But I guess that's the beauty of healing
Mm,
and the beauty of self-awareness as well. Just, being there for yourself, loving yourself, knowing that you matter,
mm.
and, releasing that chaos from within. I can't remember. I don't know if you've seen this, but on Instagram there was this page. I forgot what the brothers' page was, but they had a group of men, and they had this retreat,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll just go out into the woods and just scream, just
Oh yeah, I think
release.
that's oh that fella or what in there or what was his name Wang or something, yeah, that fella. Yeah, carry on. I think that's his
Yeah,
that
so
their
I
group.
thought, yeah, when I saw that, I thought that was absolutely beautiful, and I feel like there needs to be more of that for the men out there all over the world,
Mm.
because a lot of times, we do stuff that we regret, doesn't matter what it is, and we're trying to change the way that we are, and we're trying to learn how to process everything, and just to have, people that you can relate to surrounding you, have a safe space for you to be able to release that chaos in any kind of way. It's just, yeah, I absolutely loved watching that video that
Mm.
he shared on Instagram and what they do. And yeah, it really, I don't know, it just hit my heart. Like, I just felt so, my heart went
Yeah,
out to all of them.
I think it's called a men movement. I think if that's the same one, they do that. All that, yeah. They're watching their wang, I feel. Yeah. I mean, you're right. It's hard. It's sad, and like what you said about not being told how to control your emotions and all of that shit. Like fuck, bro. It's taken me years to learn how to do that. You know,
Yeah,
I'm 32 now, and like I feel like I've got a grasp of how to do it now, but like it's took me a long time. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah, that's
yeah,
okay.
like of how to like instead of just like you just want to fucking go and bloody knock a bloody tree or something or
Mm,
go I don't know just like even that just going raw. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And just um yeah. And like any brothers out there that are struggling, bro, you're not struggling alone, cuzzy. And
100%.
like I've been there too. We've all been there where we try to. I feel like it's the only option, but there's plenty other options. There's plenty of people to talk to, plenty of lines too. To even just like maybe even mates, like don't be afraid to reach out, even little, like ladies as well, because sometimes the ladies has to do it all and doesn't have anyone to talk to either. So
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. And then even sometimes like writing it down and just burning it helps. I've tried that too. That goes all right.
Yeah, writing down your feelings is quite good. And I feel like it's the safest thing, especially if you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, or you feel like you're going to get judged. I
Mm.
feel like that's the safest option for me sometimes, because I can just write down my thoughts,
Yeah,
and then, it's outside of my
yeah.
body.
It's like 14 pages. Like, let's go. Let's go.
And not a single and an in sight. But yeah.
Yeah. It's no, and that's what I think. I don't know. I haven't really heard. That's probably what people need to talk about too, eh? Because I hear they push like psychologists, they push this and that, and that's okay. Like,
Mm.
but I also think that's not the only way. Like, they certainly like
Oh,
because
definitely
like
not.
talking to a stranger, like
Yeah.
I've done it before. I don't know before I talked to like thing, but wow, bro, didn't work good for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just felt like, and again, it's probably because I wasn't taught how to control my emotions.
Mm.
That I felt like they were just trying to fucking judge me, and like I literally don't care what people think.
Yeah.
But like in that moment, I was like, oh, I'm here to be vulnerable with you, and then you're just like fucking looking down on me. That's how I felt anyway. Maybe I was wrong,
Yeah.
but like so
No,
I
not at
yeah,
all.
I sort of got into a physical altercation with the guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, G.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
funny, man. I wonder if he's gonna watch this and be like, "Hey, isn't that the?"
Bro, I was a kid when it happened. I was like a teenager.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It happened after this lady got run over by our school bus.
Oh, shit.
And her like head popped and it was all over the road. And then we were doing like counseling and that and like all that stuff. And I just felt like the bro was just looking down at me. So I was just trying to give him a headlock and
Yeah. Oh, bro. That's so hard. Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy too, because I remember when we're on the bus and we like go to turn the corner, and then this this guy who always just like he just was always like just talking shit.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, watch out for the lady! Oh, you ran her foot over!" Like I remember the words like, "You ran her foot over! Oh my god, she's like, oh!" And then like the bus goes like this, it goes like up, and then and then you just hear the loud pop. And then we like sound like a tire just exploded, a big bus tire. And she's like, "You ran her head over. Her head's all over. Her brain's all over the road." And we were like, "No, no, like bullshit." Then we had a look and like, "Oh fuck!" Like when all that, because the school tried to get you like counselors and all that stuff.
Oh, that's so
hard, bro.
man.
And it was ratchet too for that lady because apparently her I think her car, she had to drop her car off at the thing, and she worked at the school across the road, not our school but the school that she was going to, that she was teacher at, was across the road from exactly where she got run over. But she was late and missed putting her car in for service the day before, so she had to put it in then, like a sliding doors moment, like if she doesn't, and then I think that the lights malfunctioned, so it went green both like for her to walk and for the bus to turn the arrow. So like sliding doors moment, like if that doesn't like if she gets her car in, I don't know, 20 minutes before, just the day before, that never happens.
Just things like that you just think about, eh?
It was nasty though, because I seen some shit, but like that was like fresh fucking the brains, and it was all goo, like no face, Just,
Oh, that's so heartbreaking.
RIP to that lady, man. Hope and your family. Hope they're okay.
So
but
sad.
that's how. After that's when my only time with like a counselor or anything's happened.
I'm so sorry your first experience with the counselor was shit though.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Hey, maybe you should give it another go. Nah, I'm alright.
It's okay, I could be your counselor. It's funny because I've got a diploma of counseling actually.
That's right. 100%. Shout outs to the cornflakes box that you got it from. Bit
of Nutella on the side of the But I went to I had a psychologist appointment last Saturday. Last Saturday. And it was like the first psychologist, because I've been to a shit ton. I've been to psychiatrists, I've been to psychologists, to counselors, I've been to them all, and it's just, I don't know. I think I have this thing in me. You know how there's that saying where it goes, if you repeat the same thing, it's like insanity.
Oh yeah.
So I just keep doing the same thing, which is, okay, this next person's gonna be really good. So I put all this hope in like the next person, and then I leave that session and I'm like, that person fucking sucked, man.
Maybe you're just going to see, just to see, like you're gonna start rating them soon, like
I can rate them all, man.
Scale of 1 to shit, you know what I mean? Like,
and it's funny too, because this doctor was like, oh, we have a Polynesian psychologist. It might be good for you to be able to connect with someone who's from the same background. And in the back of my mind, I was like, fuck, what if we're related? So anyways, I go to her. She was okay. She didn't really seem interested in my life because she just kept yawning the entire time.
Thanks.
So, and then what happened was, is that my cousin unfortunately passed away. Went to his funeral, and who do I see? Who do I see, Shubz? Tell me who I see.
You seen the lady from the cornflakes box there, you.
We bumped into each other. She's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
Wait, did that feel weird though? Like,
yes, because I was looking at her and I was like, "Holy crap! I told this lady everything."
Yeah, like, boy, she's just sitting there like talking. Boy, imagine too, like if you just like everyone got on the piss. You like she gets on the piss and just like you're just beginning on the piss, looking at her like, Fuck you,
You
lady.
better not fucking say anything, bro. I'll turn this beer around and that jokes. But yeah.
And offer you one. No.
And I'll open it. I'll open another one for you.
Ah.
But yeah, that was then I had to go. I went back to the doctor and I was like, "Can I please see another psychologist?" She's like, "Oh, why is this one not good enough?" And I was like, "Oh, it's my auntie." She's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we better."
Oh, okay. We'll see if your uncle's free.
Oh man, but yeah, no, that was mortifying. But it's pretty funny. A lot of the psychologists are pretty chill, especially back in Queensland. Like, I would say some of the most funniest things, like not funny, but to me it's funny. Like, talk about death a lot, and the psychologist will kind of look at me and be like, "Did this lady really actually say that?" And he just like, he just has like a little giggle or whatever. But the psychologist I saw last week, he was so nice.
Can
I
you
really
like tell
liked
us
him.
one of these things that you say or nah? Like, what do you reckon?
Oh, to be honest, I can't remember. I can just remember
Oh.
them laughing all the time during the sessions, and I'm
Oh.
just like, I don't know if we're supposed to be laughing in here or like what's supposed to be going
Oh.
on.
Oh, well, you say you can't remember, but can you remember?
I can't remember, November, September.
September. Yeah. Do you remember? Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, anyways. Dun, dun, dun.
So yeah, that was my first one, and that's one of your many.
Yeah, one of my many.
Has anybody out there ever experienced that? Like you've gone to a therapy appointment, and by the way, I'm not dissing therapy. Like if it works for you, it works for you.
Yeah.
For me, I don't want to talk to no fucking stranger, like that's yawning or like fucking talking down, telling me no, this is why you're like this, bro. Fuck, I'm trying to.
Oh,
talk,
was
cunt.
the counselor really actually doing
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, what a. Oh, no offense, but that's not how you do it.
Obviously, he got us out of the Cocoa Pops box. That cunt. Yeah.
That's not how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so shit. And to be a child as well, and to be going into a room and oh, that's so sad. That's so heartbreaking.
Oh, not for me. I just thought, fuck you. The kid.
Well, obviously, hurt your feelings. You want to drop the cut now.
Oh my, it's no good.
Oh,
Yeah. Fun times, eh? Fun times,
fun
man.
times. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I always think funny, like, because you know who would be another one, like the Catholic priests. You know how they go into the thing and then they do their like fucking confessions.
Oh
Like they
yeah.
would know some shit, eh?
100%.
They
And I've
would
seen
know
some.
shit.
I've heard some part like what are they called? Faith out? No, Pope? No, not Pope. What's the word again? Pastor?
Nope.
Is it not a pastor? A father?
Yeah, pastor. Yeah, father. Oh, yeah.
Something
Mother.
along the lines. Amongst
Yeah,
the lines.
father. Yeah, father.
Yeah.
Father. Yeah.
I've heard some funny ass stories of people being like, "Oh, I went to confess my sins to the pastor," and he said, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
Just like, what?
Oh.
Are they allowed to say that? I was like, yeah, at the end of the day, they're only human.
Yeah.
You must have shook at that man's core, man.
What the fuck? Well, you know, he's like fucking no Hail Marys for you guys. But actually, though, he's like, there's gotta be some fucking shit out there that they've heard. They'll pastors.
I wonder if they have to
fathers.
legally call the police if like someone confesses like a dire sin like that. Do you reckon?
No, they're a charity.
Ah. Oh my
Well, they don't pay taxes, so you know, all good.
god. Due diligence.
Wait, what could you type into Reddit? There's got to be some shit on Reddit, eh? About like this stuff. What would I type in?
Bad experiences with oh no. I don't know.
What did you say?
Bad experiences with fathers.
Yeah.
Pastor reactions to confessions.
I'll just type in confession box. Is that what it's called? Confession box?
I don't know. Don't know, man.
Confessional? What's it called? Do you know?
No, I've got no idea. I ain't Catholic, bruh. I was Catholic for about 2 weeks now.
Oh, really?
So when I lived with my uncle, he's Catholic, so I would always go to church on Sundays with him and the family. And
Oh, is this the rich uncle?
I don't have a rich uncle.
Yeah, he's got two tala.
Or maybe I do got a rich uncle. If you're rich, let me know. Nah, not that one.
One talamela.
Guantanamera. Oh, no, it's Guan. Guantanamera. Okay. All right. I'm just. Oh, okay. So I decided to do 3 quotes this week.
Yeah, okay.
So one was like, the first one was in relation to feels, lessons, all that kind of jizz.
Yeah, well, read it out one more time for the people.
If you have a sorry.
What?
Sorry, I said a word and I just realized it wasn't the right word. Anyway, okay. If you have to sacrifice your voice to keep the peace, it's no longer peaceful. You're internalizing the chaos instead. So that was that one. And then, I guess it's not really a meme. It's a quote. It's a meme. And I thought it was so funny. So there was a photo, and you know how in the United States where when they're looking for workers or they just put up warning signs, they just paint sentences on a cardboard and stick it on the window so you can read it.
Yeah.
The sign read, shoplifters will be prostituted, no exceptions.
Bro, I must have wrote that because I can't spell for shit.
They spelled prostituted, right? But can you imagine that? You just stole from us, so you got.
Yeah. That's a pimp. That was a pimp there, right there, eh? Shit. Oh, fucking.
They definitely got that experience.
Oh shit! You would be prostitute. Oh, you said you would give it a go too, eh?
Oh yeah. So if like I had to for any kind of reason, and if I didn't have children.
Oh, so you won't.
But yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much you wouldn't.
Oh, obviously not right now, but
no, now you wouldn't. But okay, so but you're saying you don't have children, like your children don't live with you, or they what the fuck is it? Your children don't live with you, or they don't exist. Like you don't have you never had children, and you would do it.
If I never had kids, I probably would have done it, 100%.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, like I would never ever look down on anyone that does it or anything like.
Oh yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's the oldest like form of transaction, isn't it? It's the oldest fucking profession. No, I don't.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of guts too. Like,
I think so too.
Back.
All right, Mind the Mic podcast. We're just gonna have to take a little break, 2 seconds, fam. And we're back.
We're back.
All right, we're back. We got rudely interrupted by some people, but we're back on. We're back on, family. And what were you saying about the prostitution, the restitution, and that? Yeah, you never look down on it. I don't either. Like, I just a lot of times there's stuff you got to go through to end up that way. But because there's heaps, like, you know, because you could be one that works on the street, but then you could be one that's like you know, what do you call it, those high-end escorts. You could be even someone that I guess sells their body for money online, like the cameras. Like I don't even like, for me, I don't really judge, man, like on that stuff. Hey, do your thing, man, get your paper, boo boo.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably be cracking up at the bros that are like watching some of the shit though, like especially some things like fucking just literally toes. Hey.
Yeah. I should get my toes done, see what happens.
What do you think?
What can I call the page, guys? Polynesian toes. The toes from Polynesia? Nah.
It's called my auntie, the psychologist.
Nah, I'll put that in my bio. These toes have been damaged and harmed. And psychologically, just Emotional damage.
Oh, what about that? Or you could like lie and be like psychologist. Actually, no, you're not lying because you or counselor's toes. You know what I mean? Because you actually have a Wii Xbox, you know, ticket. So yeah, a real. You could actually be like, you know, the toes of a therapist.
Of a wannabe therapist. I can provide therapy.
Instead of TikTok being TT, it can be therapy toes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, therapy toes. Oh, these toes will touch your soul. Okay, let's move on.
Whoa! Whoa, my gosh!
All right, moving on.
Oh, taking Tony fans to another level. Yeah. And so what was that quote one more time before we go?
Oh, so it was a meme.
Oh yeah.
The sign said shoplifters will be prostituted. No exceptions. No exceptions.
That was definitely a pimp here.
Oh, I cracked up when I saw that. I was like, far out. Yes, please, Magic.
Whoa! You nasty. No judgment. No judgment.
Oh, okay. Now my third one, which is, I thought this was a really nice quote. It was really heartfelt, and yeah. Okay, so it reads: if you feel like giving up because you're not seeing results, remember this: the last thing to grow on the fruit tree is the fruit.
Ooh, that's a good one there.
Yeah, I fucking loved that one, and it gives you like a whole visual as well. You see the plant growing, you know, and that's your progress that you're making through your journey, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
And obviously you can't see the fruits of your labor yet, but it's coming.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I like to say that one more time. Fuck, that's got me amped.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Okay, so it reads: if you feel like giving up because you're not seeing results, remember this: the last thing to grow on the fruit tree is the fruit.
Gee. That's like there's another one like that, and it's like oh.
Sorry, it's just Maddy. That's great. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you for tuning into the last episode of Empathy and Energy, guys.
Very last.
We're done forever.
Shubz needs to get some therapy now.
Fucking no, is your auntie free?
Oh man, I wonder if she's still alive.
Oh
no, because you didn't
Whoa,
know.
hold on a minute. Search funny. Holy rip.
No, because like, I don't know if you get these thoughts, but sometimes when I haven't seen someone in a while, I first think, I wonder if they're still alive, and then it's followed by, I hope they're okay. Should it be, I hope they're okay? No, I shouldn't even think about like this. I should just assume they're alive, eh? Don't even know what I'm talking about. Someone throw. Oh, just there. I need to stop talking.
What? Oh my god! What were you about to say? Someone threw you over their shoulder. What did you say?
I wasn't gonna say that.
Oh, what were we gonna say? Okay, whoop it out anyway.
Nah, I can't.
Save it for your auntie then. Save it for your auntie. Oh,
save it for my cousins and my brothers and oh fuck.
your brothers. My brothers. Oh shit. Yeah. So the quote says again, because fucking like that was a good quote, and only you do quotes.
I was joking. I'm sorry. I tried to say it too without laughing, but it just.
You should have though. You should have said it without laughing and just dropped it out. Would have been like, would have been savage.
I'm a so man. That ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Okay, so the quote reads: if you feel like giving up because you're not seeing results, remember this: the last thing to grow on the fruit tree is the fruit.
Yeah, that's on now. You know what's on too? It's like for example, you know how we talked about like Timmy Flaps who came into the live the other day.
Big shout out to Timmy Flaps, man.
Big shout out to Timmy. Who's Timmy Flaps?
Timmy Flaps was vibes. Hey, he just came in such a welcoming spirit, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. But who's Timmy Flaps are you shouting out to? Oh, you know, it's funny too when I go to Timmy Flaps and I'm like, I was like, shout out to Timmy Flaps with the, because I was like, I don't know if you ever like, have you got a raks or you got a, and then it's like, Pongo Rako, which means black stick.
Okay. Yep.
And there's I got a black one. Yeah, and I was like, oh, because I don't know if you had like if you had actual Timmy, which would be the girl version, or the male version, the male appendage. And then he said, no, Pongo Rako, and then I was like, oh,
sweet.
and then I go, oh, shout out to Timmy Flaps with the big Pongo Rako, and then I go, oh, hold on, he didn't even say if it was big or not. Pongo Rako. And I go, with Timmy Flaps, I got the 1 inch, but shout out to Timmy Flaps because people have told me, oh, don't post on Twitter, just post on TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah, like focusing
focus on the main ones: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You know what I mean? Don't post on Rumble, don't post on Twitter, don't post on all these places. Waste the time. Pinterest, whatever. Because as you know, we just post everywhere on all platforms that we can, and put as much time as much content up as we can. It's the goal, and you know, the more people. But if we didn't post on Twitter, Timmy Flaps wouldn't have even come in. So like, you know, Timmy Flaps was a vibe. Like you said, Timmy Flaps made the live even vibier. So shout out to Timmy Flaps.
100%, man.
And shout out to Twitter, because even though we probably got one follower on Twitter, it's probably Timmy Flaps. And shout out to Timmy Flaps. Yeah, but like without us posting there, right? Without us posting there, we'll never come across Timmy Flaps. And that's again the last thing to grow on the tree is the fruits. The last thing to, like, you know, and it's that meme. Is it a meme? Yeah, it's a meme. It's that quote that I play all the time, but I don't do quotes. No, that I always show you, and then I play it on repeat to myself sometimes. It's just like, you know, you just got to have that blind faith that like what your vision and what you're trying to work towards is going to come to fruition, and you don't know when. Like, you don't know when different things, but even now, like things are starting to happen. Like we can't talk fully about a lot of things that are happening at the moment with the podcast, but things are happening. You know what I mean? People are starting to notice. Even the algorithm starting to reward us. Like on platforms where we get 0 views, they're starting to get hundreds now, and hundreds sounds like fuck all, but like you say, put 100 people in a room and tell me there's not a lot of people, and do that on everybody reel we put up, like, you know, and. Which also shows like to the ones that were like, oh, you're posting too much, or you know what I mean, like shut your lips, mate. You know what I mean? Like the fruit, like all they seen was 0 views or 1 view. Like and like I said to you, like who cares if we only get 1 view, we only get 2 views. Eventually, if one of them pops off, all those ones can go back and see all of them. You know what I mean? All the content. And shout out to you because you've backed that idea, and you know what I mean? You've been like, yeah, you got this, we got this, we keep going. Same as Liquor too, pushing. You know. So even Uncle Pete's just like in the background, like cheering. But shout out to Uncle Pete, man. Like Uncle Pete believes in it. Pete, man. Big up to Uncle Pete. Uncle Pete getting Maddy pissed on 3 beers.
he went to offer me another one, and I looked at it and I was like, no, it's okay, Uncle. I was like, I need to be responsible.
Yeah.
I need to be a responsible adult.
I need to be responsible and message all my mates I love you.
Yeah. I was messaging all my girlfriends just being like, I love you so much.
Oh, yeah. I thought I was a girlfriend too, mate. I didn't even get a message.
Bro, you're right here. How the fuck would I message you, bro?
Actual dude, and just going back to all that, like shout out to even all the ones like even that pocket full of sweetness who listens a lot and still likes Curvy back, like just people backing us that are like liking all of our stuff, and they're like, you know, even anyone. And I put a video up earlier in the week, I don't know if you've seen it on the story, just shouting out to everybody who put any amount of time into our podcast, whether it's 1 like, 1 share. Like that's like, oh, that's fuck all, but like, yeah, it might be,
everything
but like
counts, man.
Everything counts, man. 1 rose, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
everything counts.
Still helps us like progress forward.
Yeah, even if they don't do it, but they watch them all. Like I got some people that like, oh, I just forget to push like I should. They're like, oh, whatever.
It's okay, but because still watching it, man.
Yeah,
that's
but
so
you're like you're getting watch time on, like it's getting something, and obviously, you know, and there's other things that are about to unfold that are gonna, you know, people will see soon. That'll be like, oh, that's cool. But all of that is so like
excited.
Yeah, hard. But all of that is the fruits of just like you said, the fruit's starting to bear. It's starting to bear fruit after all of the time you put into the, you know, to the roots in it. you know, to watering it to that little seed, you know,
That's it.
which is the idea that you plant into the soil and then you know, put water on it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you nourish that plant. Like that's what I'm seeing. And if we listen to a lot of these, you're posting too much. Don't do too many clips. Don't
Yes.
post on all platforms. Just post. Just focus on this one. Just do one targeted post a day. Like okay, I think yeah, like there might be a formula for success. I believe this formula can work too.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
not only do I believe it, I've seen it work for multiple people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
And we've got the time to put in and make enough content to be able to do a lot. So we ain't going anywhere, fam. Mind my podcast. We freshed it up a little bit too. Shout out to Maddy. Fucking, you know, when Maddy put these together. Well, you know, Maddy did a lot of the mahi. I just give her my bloody ideas, and she's like, yeah. So yeah, we'll get better and better. Try to flash it up a little bit so then when people scroll onto it on Facebook, they're just like, what are these idiots doing talking here? At least like it looks like we actually. Oh yeah, okay.
They
Like,
look professional. Oh,
yeah,
well, not me,
well,
obviously.
you look the most professional, man.
I'm so professional.
Oh yeah, but as professional as John Cena.
John Cena.
You can't see me.
Oh,
Yeah. So what was that? So you got one more quote to you, or was that it?
Nah, that's good. I do have one Reddit post that I thought was funny.
Yeah, fucking whip it out.
So it's someone was asking for advice,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a question that reads, "What is the safest answer when your girlfriend asks if her friend is hot?"
No.
Oh, that's funny as.
What did you say?
What? There was a fast response.
You know. Depends actually. It depends on your missus. Maybe you.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe, like if your missus and you are swingers, then yes.
Hell fucking yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell to the yeah.
But then it depends. Like, what if you don't think she's attractive? Because
no, I think there's a difference between when you find someone attractive and when you're just appreciating the beauty of somebody.
yeah, but what if you don't find her attractive? You know what I mean?
But
Because like,
just
let's be honest.
Oh.
Like, let's be honest. Like, yes, every human, we all, no, actually, not all humans are beautiful. Some people are dickheads, but like, they're like, you know, all shapes and sizes, and there's someone for everyone out there. But like, we like what we like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you're attracted to, someone else ain't attracted to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What your auntie, the psychologist, is attracted to, you know what I mean?
I'm never gonna live that one down, eh? I feel like you're gonna.
Oh, that's the title of the episode. Is your auntie a psychologist? Auntie's therapy.
Oh, fuck. Bloody hell.
Which one? What do you reckon? Is your auntie a psychologist or auntie's therapy?
I think I like the first one.
Oh, yeah. Is your auntie a psychologist? You're asking questions, eh?
Yeah, that one. I like that one.
Little call to action, eh? Is your auntie a psychologist?
And would it cause you trauma if you found out that she was?
Yeah, no. I reckon just depends. Like, if you and your, because some people have a relationship with their missus where they can both like say that people are good looking.
Yeah,
and it's all
yeah.
good.
Because I'm a lot like that with
Yeah.
my relationships. Like with my exes, I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, look at that woman! Her eyes look like diamonds in the sky. Like she's just so beautiful, you know." And then they'll do that weird kind of like side look, like, "Should I look?" And I'm like, "No, it's okay. I'm just saying, like, I'm appreciating their beauty."
Yeah. Yeah. What do you reckon out there, guys? Are you in a relationship where you're allowed to say that or nah? No deal. It just depends. Eh? Yeah, because then, like I said, you could be into, you know, maybe you follow share.
Yeah.
Or something.
Because some people would agree with that. They'll be like, "No, you always have to say no. You never look at someone else."
Yeah. Oh, do you reckon like what parts of society you would say that, or like what kind of an upbringing would you have to be like you always say no? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, if I think of different socioeconomic statuses, maybe. Bro, I have no idea. Oh, fucking did you? Nah, we're done. We're done for the night. We are done.
Well, was there any comments on that Reddit post or no?
Oh, there was.
Not good. Oh, yeah.
So one person said, "I've never looked at her like that before, but now that you mention it."
Oh, she a baddie. She a baddie, cuz.
And someone goes, "You can't lose with this one."
Mm-hmm.
Why did she? Oh, sorry. Why did she ask about me? How can you not lose with that one? I feel like that's just you're losing, bro.
Oh, nah.
That's a
Nah,
loss,
I feel like that's a straight loss, G.
That's a
I
straight
feel like
loss.
that's a straight L, G. Like, oh, is she thinking about me?
Is she thinking about me?
Oh, I've been thinking about you. No.
Gosh. And then someone else goes, like in general or compared to you? The answer is yes, either way. Just want to clarify as all.
Like in comparison. Fuck, that's a loss, G.
And then this person goes, and that's how you die. Happy birthday, by the way. Because apparently a little cake shows up next to your comment when it's your birthday.
Oh, on Reddit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're learning the ins and outs over there.
That was funny as, man.
Holy wreck, G.
And that is how you die.
Happy birthday, by the way. Was that on the same comment?
It was under the same thread, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Holy wreck.
None of those comments were helpful, man. No one helped the brother out. Like,
I helped him out. No.
Yeah, you did.
No. It's no. It's no now. It was no when you were born, and it's no when you die. It's no.
It's a definite no. Oh, that's funny.
Well, I think if he's asking the question, that's definitely a no. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because you would like if you have that relationship with your partner, you would probably know, like, yeah, it's all good to say this, but if he's asking Reddit, that's a no, cuz.
That's a no. A def no.
Yeah, to the no.
To the na.
What's he say? Nuts?
Is that what you heard?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Fucking not your nuts, mate.
I didn't mean from me, from somebody else, anybody else.
Well, what's your favorite nut?
I love cashew nuts.
Cashew nuts. I just like nuts and chocolate now, like peanuts and chocolate, fucking hazelnuts, almonds, it's like it all in chocolate, or macadamia in the cookies.
Oh, okay. Oh, like the Subway cookies? Oh,
yeah. Yeah, Subway, we're fresh. Yeah.
Subway, eat fresh. I haven't had Subway cookies in a long time.
What do you reckon's best cookie?
Oh, the best
Subway
cookie?
or Coles?
I reckon Subway's cookies are.
Yeah. What do you reckon out there?
But I do love. Pardon?
Yeah. Banging Subway over Coles.
Yeah, if I had to compare, but I do love the chocolate chip cookies at Coles.
Yeah, but which one?
Yeah, so in comparison, definitely Subway.
Subway cookies. What do you reckon out there? Anyone listening audibly or watching this on YouTube or Rumble? What do you reckon? Subway cookies, yeah or nah?
Yeah, Subway. I go Subway. What about you?
I haven't thought about it until I asked the question. That's the first time I ever thought about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fucking stick your fucking something in your mouth too, you bastard.
Fuck you. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go Subway because there's more of a variety, like instead of just the chocolate chip.
Yeah, and they all have like the same texture and especially like with the macadamia one, the flavor comes out so wow.
Yeah, I like those Subway. Subway is shit though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, nah.
Like a pizza, like if you line up all the takeaway joints, Subway is not my first or my third.
Yeah, nah.
Or my fifth. What order would you go?
Oh, so I would probably go McDonald's first.
McDonald's first?
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken nuggets, eh?
Yeah, chicken nuggets and just their fries. I love their fries. And then
oh yeah, no, I rate them. I rate the fries, but like the cut of the fry.
Yeah.
But I like KFC. So
KFC. Oh, the KFC. Yeah. So good. So yeah, my first would be, if we do top 5, I'll go McDonald's, KFC, Red Rooster, Hungry Jack's,
Mm.
and then
Hungry Jack's 4th. Fucking Hungry Jack's can't get no love out here. Yeah, carry on. And who's 5th? Subway
then,
or nah?
Yeah, I'll put Subway as number 5.
Oh, KFC. I reckon my favorite KFC all day. If we're talking about, wait, but you know what? I like Popeye's chicken in America. Gee, Popeyes.
I've never had Popeyes.
Yeah, they don't have them here, but like, yeah, one day when we go to America, we go to Vegas next year. We get some
We're gonna get
Popeyes.
some Popeye. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get married in Vegas. Put out there the
yeah, hard to get married in Vegas. Then they'll take you to the bedroom and pop eyes. Yeah, Popeye's chicken mean. Actually, heaps of those like mom and pop fucking stores. They like those chicken like spots are the mean ones, like just those little ones. But like franchise, like I like that Popeye's chicken.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll go over here. We're gonna go like for shit that we have here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go KFC. I'm gonna go. There's Chinese at the Midland takeaway.
Oh, okay.
At the middle of the take, it's a Hong. I don't know if it's the Hong Kong. I can't remember the name, but I know where it's positioned.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Located
It's
towards the entrance
where it's
to the
located, but between at the Midland food court between the just after the kebab shop and Bucking Bulls, their first Chinese after right next to the kebab shop.
Okay.
That one got the mean Chinese. Yeah. Number
Nice.
2, 3. Is it not? Oh, no, number 2. And then I'll go. Is it number 2? Yeah. KFC. They're Chinese. I'll go. Hungry Jack's.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Number 4, Hungry Jack's. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They'll probably be number 1, but then I have to like be honest with myself. Like,
Yeah. Be honest with yourself. For once in your fucking life.
yeah. For once in my life, mate. I was like honestly like, oh, actually it's number 1, but nah, KFC.
Yeah, KFC.
Baby. Fuck yeah, no. Yeah, KFC. So, third it'd be Hungry Jack's.
Yep.
We'll go next.
Would you pick one of the pizza joints on there?
Oh yeah. Can I do those ones? Oh no, I should kick mine out. No, because mine is like, people are like on the other side of Australia, like, bro, I can't come to fucking Midland food court. You know? Like you picked all franchise, I should stop there. No, fuck, get rid of mine. I'll go with Hungry Jack's, and then I'll put in number 2. I'll go Macca's third.
Oh, yep.
And then I'll go. Can I pick Wendy's? Because like. Yeah, Wendy's.
Yep.
Like because they have back home, they have it over east too, don't they? Wendy's. Or
they do.
One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wendy's.
What do you like from Wendy's?
Oh, Wendy's, she's pretty cool. Nah. Burgers and all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Back in I'm gonna go chicken treat.
Yeah.
Like I like their whole chickens. Like I reckon they got the yummiest whole chickens. I reckon their chips are mean.
Yep.
And then like I used to live across the road from one, and I used to get like, me and the boys used to have like, there'd be like 10 of us, and we'd get like bloody 50 burgers every day, every couple of days.
Yeah, that's like, awesome.
They're like $2 burgers. I was get those. Yeah, I had one like a couple of weeks ago with Uncle Pete.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I've been doing these for years. The $2 burger thing.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, these are all good still. Like for like $2, but they're not $2 anymore. Back in the days, though.
What a nice memory.
Yeah, but their salt though, whatever they put on the chips, mean, and their chicken, however, I don't know how they do their chicken, but bad. Nice. You know who else has the mean chicken? Like a whole chicken, rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
Fucking Costco's. $7, and you know, like Coles and Woolies, their chickens be getting smaller.
Yeah,
like,
they are getting a lot smaller.
Straight up, like their chickens is like fucking got anorexia or something.
Do you reckon Costco pumps their chicken with water? Have you seen those videos where they pump chicken with water?
Oh, whatever it is, if that's what it is, fucking pump it more, cuzzy, because it's fucking yum.
It's juicy as fuck. Yeah, let's go.
Literally, like fucking, like I'm like, but chicken treat one like fresh as meat too, but it's huge. They're like $7.
That's so good.
Costco's. Yeah, Costco's. Even that they got like this brownie that's pretty mean.
Oh, I love brownies. I freaking love brownies. I love baking brownies as well.
Yeah, check a bit of buds in the mail.
Yeah.
Allegedly. No.
Allegedly. And then they'll be happy brownies.
Yeah.
Because they're happy to see you.
No, yeah, but yeah, that's me. What about you? That's it. That's it. We all done here.
Yeah, there was.
Anything else to say?
No,
Want to read those 3 quotes before we go, just as reminders?
Okay, let's go. Okay, so the first one was, if you have to sacrifice your voice to keep the peace, it's no longer peaceful. You're internalizing the chaos instead. The meme of the week that I thought was hilarious was, shoplifters will be prostituted, no exceptions. I still can't get over that. Imagine if they like started handing out like dresses and stuff for you to wear. Like, here's your heels. What size are you? Just go out there on the street.
Wonder where this was. Prostituted.
Okay, and then the third quote of the week is, if you feel like giving up because you're not seeing the results, remember this: the last thing to grow on the fruit tree is the fruit. So there we go. Anyone out there who's trying to chase those dreams, you can do it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to do what you love. And if anyone around you tells you that you can't do it, just let them say it and don't believe them, because it's not true.
Oh, harder. Just fucking fuck them out. Just like if you believe something enough, you know what I mean, and you've done the research, you know what you got the vision, all of that shit.
Yeah.
Like all you have to go is look around at every single successful person that like on, whether it's in social media and sports, that speak on it. Like, you know, you just got to have that drive that like
100%.
you're gonna win, and just put in like, but it's all good to like believe it. Like, I believe in myself, but you got to put in that work, like,
yeah, exactly.
You know, and like we have huge goals for this podcast and everything that's attached to it, and all the people that are attached to it. So like, and I'm not gonna stop until all of those things like all that shit comes to fruition. And then once it does, there's another goal, there's other goals, and also goals to, you know, to be better than our last year and get better the next, you know what I mean? So even like, I didn't even look at, like, you know, people be like, oh, you got a podcast, someone else got a pod. There's a lot of podcasts out here. Like, oh, you should, like, that's one of the lines I've got for, oh, there's so many podcasts, there's so many. Yeah, but like, they're not
so
me,
many
bro.
bloody McDonald's, bro, and they're all still functioning quite well.
Yeah, well, but even not even that. There's McDonald's, there's Hungry Jack's, there's
so many.
There's Burger King, there's like, there's heaps of there's like, yeah, but they're not even really each other's competition. Like, you know, Macca's, you know what I mean? They just do their thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like the only real competition is like how I was last week and the week before.
The day before, yesterday.
That's that quote of like, what's that actor name? Matthew McConaughey, when they say, "Who do I look up to?" And he goes, people ask me, who do I look up to? And it's like, the question's like simple. It's who I will be in 10 years. It's who I'll be, you know what I mean? That's who I look up to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I want to improve. So, yeah, on the same path. And I hope everybody's enjoying the ride. I know podcasts, like a lot of people get into this and pretty much flake out pretty early, you know. A lot of podcasts, I think it's like 90% of all the podcasts on all the platforms only have like one episode. You know what I mean? Like, people start and then they're like, oh, fuck this, or they, and then probably even more, and even less of them only have like 10. Yeah, like a lot of people start podcasts and then they only do one episode, and then
they just stop.
Yeah, or they have an idea or whatever life happens. And look at us. Well, this is fucking like we'll be getting like 70 episodes nearly soon.
So
this
good.
Week. Yeah, and like in like 2 months' time, that's what I mean. Like, we're not stopping. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep going and
keep that flow going.
Keep adding diversity, like, and like conversation, like, you know, empathy and energy. Even inside of that, right? Empathy and energy exists. Our show, you and I do, and then so does UBU, what Leka and I do, and you come on sometimes. But like, that UBU success doesn't take from empathy and energy success either. All undermine the mic, like. You know, the sports side of things doesn't take away from what we do here. It adds to it. You know what I mean? And
it's a system and it works. It's like a family. We a family, bruh.
Yeah. I was always like, fuck the system, but okay, it's a system. Anyway, anybody that's listening on every platform, whatever platform you're listening all the way, thank you again for listening to us. And go and subscribe on YouTube. Go and follow us on Rumble. Go and follow us on Twitter, just like Timmy Flaps. Follow us on Twitch, like Sir Gunja New Zealand. And we're learning all this stuff. We're going to keep going, keep putting these episodes out. but it's so enjoyable, and yeah, the grind doesn't stop. I'll keep putting in the work. So will Maddie, so will Lex, so everybody connected to this podcast. We love and appreciate all you, man. 100%. And any questions or anything you want to say, just holla. Any last words, Maddie?
Yeah, as I always say, if you ever need anybody to talk to, we're here. Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, at Maddie.mindthemic on Instagram and TikTok. Big love.
Always.
Thank you so much for watching this full episode of Mind the Mic. It takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to create these episodes. So to know that you've watched and listened to the entire thing means the world to myself and all our hosts. If you could, before you leave, please hit the subscribe button and share this episode out to as many people as possible. It would help us so much. Thank you again to everybody that's still here, still watching. Thank you for all your comments, all your shares, all the DMs. Appreciate you all. Make sure you follow us on every platform. Have an awesome morning. Have an awesome night, depending on where you are in the world. Mind the mic out.
Oi, have you hit the link in bio yet?
Watch full episodes on YouTube or listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all streaming platforms.